channel. And today I want to play with the die that I got from InLoveArt. I told you there was a little hole. I will link a card up there, and they sent me this die. They sent me a couple more, but today I want to play with this one because I want to make a shaker. Of course I do. Yes, I want to make a shaker, and I prepared some stuff already. So all I knew was it's a frame. It's when you get something like that, it's a shaker for you right there. You know, it's so easy to make shakers, and I just love shakers. So I went ahead and I cut out from packaging, as you can see here. So this was, I don't know, breakfast bar or something like that. So it cuts through everything. Let me tell you that much. It will cut through packaging. I have pasta packaging on here. I have the cereal bar was that, I think. So it cuts through everything, even the word, even though the word is not too thick, you see, but perfect. I'm loving this. So I did cut, I believe, like 8 layers. You can use fun foam if you want to, but I just like to reuse my packaging. So I cut all these layers and I just glued them one on top of the other one. So I get this thickness and I can fill it up with sequins later. So this I pre-did already, or pre-made. Also, I cut the top part that I want to have, and I just glued it on a piece of acetate. So this will be ready to go as well. All I have to do is just to cut around the corners here. Here you will get a straight line, you know. It's, I tried to cut it. Wait, what did I do? Oh yeah, first I thought, hey, I can just cut this and have it done, you know. So I cut it, and it even cuts acetate, but I didn't think that it's going to cut out only the frame, and I need the whole piece. So yeah, that's why I did it this way. So now I'm going to just cut off the leftover pieces here because it's dry now. Okay, so this is all done and ready to go. And I did use my holographic stack. Oh my God, I'm loving this paper. This paper is the best paper ever, and I'm hoarding it. So this time I used it, and I was looking and looking, and I misplaced the die I used. If I find it, I will link it down below, but it just cuts this wavy cuts into your paper. I know I showed it to you before in my AliExpress. This is from AliExpress. So if I find it, I'll show it to you. You can just, you know, stick anything in there. So that's all that it cuts. I cut that because, and I showed you this in my AliExpress haul as well. I hold this little swan. Oh, so cute. And I wanted the swan to be in there. So I will link this hole up there as well. I will put a card there if I don't forget, of course. So you can see right away what I'm going to do with that one. And I did die cut the swan, and I wanted it to be black. And I also die cut the wing in glittery black. And I filled the holes. You see, I stuck a piece of acetate in the back so I can fill the holes just with some stickles. And I'm loving the diamond stickles. And I put them onto the crown as well. I wanted everything to be dry and ready to go, so this video doesn't take too long. You know, we don't have to wait until everything dries, and, you know. Yeah, so now what else? Oh yeah, I did cut a white piece of paper just because I wanted to be in the back here to cover up the cuts. I think you can see the cuts better this way. And I'm going to use a stamp. And I love this one. I got this set a while ago. If I can still find it, I can link it too. And it says beauty is everywhere. And I used it many, many times already. So there is the stamp. So all I need to do is basically to put it all together, and that should be easy. So what I did was I put my swan there, and then I figured out where to cut the lines. I put my little stamp wherever I wanted to stamp it, and I'm going to stamp it first, and I'm going to use, oh God, what is it called? I forget. I apologize. It's called Stazon. Yes, I want to use Stazon ink because this is foiled and I don't want this to be like too much. There you go. There are the words, Irina. The words you're missing here. And I was actually going to just stamp it on there, but I got an idea just now, and I thought, hey, why don't we just heat emboss it? But I'm not sure if it's going to work, so I'm gonna do it on another piece of the same paper because I'm not sure if it's gonna look good. So I will try here first. I will put some Stazon and then the embossing powder, because this is sparkle black too, so you know, I'm just gonna try it out right here and see if this is going to work. Okay, what am I doing? I have to prepare first. Okay, give me a piece of paper. Ooh, Stazon smells so bad. It does smell really bad. So, if you're wondering, I do have some cornstarch still on my brush here. So I'm going to just brush. That's what I do now. That was a good idea from a friend. I do have cornstarch. I put it all over and hope for the best. Okay. Now let's see if I can actually do it with Stazon and embossing powder. So I'm gonna see if I get it everywhere and just damp it. Okay, and see if I can emboss it. You can actually emboss. You don't need the embossing pad for that. You can emboss many different inks. You can use different inks. So there's a little bit of a leftover right here. I'm going to take that off. Oh, look. I think this is going to be really good. A tiny bit of... Okay, let me put some heat to it. Yes, it worked. So now that I know that that works, I'm going to do exactly the same thing to my normal piece here, but I do want to stick this one in there just to see where I want my stamp to go, you know. So this one is going to go in there, and I'm going to be stamping up here. So once again, get some more. I just want it all to be really good. And then down. Okay. Now, I did not put any cornstarch there, but it is foiled paper, so I'm hoping for the best. Let me just take this one out there. Yeah, it's good. It's foiled, so it's not that bad. I'm just gonna clean it up real quick. This is how it's gonna look like. I'm just gonna use my heating tool and emboss it. Okay, so that's done. Let me put this aside because that smells terrible. My embossing powder back in. Now, I'm gonna put the swan together. And by the way, this time I did try to glue this with the art glitter glue. Normally, I always do it with glossy accent, but art glitter glue is perfect for that. So if you want to use it on a piece of acetate, you can. Now here, you can pop up the wing, but I'm going to make a shaker. And if I pop it up, it's just going to... the shaker bits are going to stick everywhere, and that's not something I want. So I'm just going to not pop it up and just glue it down like that. This one is ready to go, and I'm going to stick it right here. And I picked the black swan because, you know, black swan is beautiful as well. Now, I want to see how it's gonna look with this. Looks good. He's in the right position. So I'm gonna turn it around and I'm just gonna glue it down here. I need some of my tape. Like that, just so this one stays where it belongs. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking this. So this is how he's gonna stay, I think. Okay, I can glue him down. I'm just gonna put some glue in the back. And once that's done, I'm just turning it around and gluing the white piece of paper onto the back, just because I want it to look pretty as well. Move a little. Okay. So, looks good. Everything is good. Now I will put the frame on top, just like this, using our glitter glue again. And now the fun part, shake bits. Now you can fill it up, of course, with whatever you want to. I really want the iridescent stuff to be there. I'm loving this, and I'm getting really low on this. I have to find more. So let me see. If that's gonna be enough, too much. It's probably gonna be too much. I'm always doing too much. Is it too much? I don't know. I think it's not too much. I think it's really good because, you know, it's iridescent, so you can actually look through it. So that should be fine. Okay, done, you could say. I'm gonna just glue this part on top of that one, and my shaker will be ready to go. I think it looks really pretty, so I'm really liking it. I learned a couple things and I will show you. So this is not a perfect shaker because I forget to put some starch on there, so it's a little bit messed up in my heat embossing, but I don't mind because this is my first one and I'm looking, you know, learning. Okay, so that fits on top. The art glitter glue will dry clear. You can see a line right now, but once it's dry, it's gonna be good. Alrighty, it's done. One other thing I will cut out here, because I didn't think about it. I need to cut out another frame that is white, just so it's finished up here. You know, I don't want the back to look that weird. And yeah, as you can see, the eye is a little bit weird because I did not put some cornstarch on it. You really need an embossing buddy or cornstarch if you want to emboss clearly. And if you go onto this paper, as you can see, it leaves like a white spot a little bit. But that's fine, I guess. I'm okay with that. I'm liking this one. So this is what you get. A little shaker with a little swan. You know, I think it's really cool. You can put your own picture in there if you want to, or of your pet or whatever. But I'm enjoying this. I like this. Very good. 2 thumbs up. No, but I'm really, really liking this one. It's big and it cuts so good. I make shakers all the time and I try to cut packaging, and some of the dies just won't cut the packaging, but this one did without any trouble at all. So I'm glad. I was afraid this is not gonna cut or rip or whatever, the word part, but it didn't. It was really, really good. And the swan, what should I say about the swan? It's really pretty. So yeah, there's my shaker for you. There is my project. And I think it's adorable. I'm liking this. I should give it to my daughter. She should put it in her room and remember. I think it looks good. So, if you enjoyed this, you know, give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe. And I will leave some links down below in the description. You can check them out if you want to. Leave me a comment down below. Do you like the shaker? Would you do something different, you know? And yeah, I would say enjoy your day. I see you soon for another project. Bye-bye.